Right Said Fred is an English band based in London and formed by brothers Fred and Richard Fairbrass in 1989. Guitarist Rob Manzoli joined the duo in 1990. The group is named after the song which was a hit for Bernard Cribbins in 1962. With over 20 million CDs sold worldwide, the group has achieved multi-platinum status and has also won 2 Ivor Novello Awards, a Euro for I'm Too Sexy, and Deeply Dippy. Before forming Right Said Fred, the Fairbrass brothers had played with Bob Dylan, David Bowie and Mick Jagger. History: 1991 a Euro, 1992, a Euro unregistered trademark I'm Too Sexy and Up. In July 1991, the group released its debut single, I'm Too Sexy, on the independent London-based record label Tug Records. The track is a distinctive dance song which takes a gentle swipe at the fashion industry and features an instrumental break based on Third Stone from the Sun by Jimi Hendrix. It was a huge hit in the United Kingdom, spending 6 weeks at number 2 in the charts behind Bryan Adams' I Do It For You, and 3 months in the top 10. The song also went to number 1 in 32 countries including the United States, where it topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The song earned the band its first Ivor Novello Award. Right Said Fred is the first UK band since the Beatles to reach the number 1 slot in the USA with a debut single. The single also went to number 4 on the Billboard Hot Dance Club Play chart. I'm Too Sexy has been used in over 50 movies and 100 TV commercials. The second single, Don't Talk Just Kiss, with background vocals by soul singer Jocelyn Brown, was released in October 1991. It made number 3 in the Christmas UK charts, entered the top 5 in many countries and reached number 8 in the US dance chart. In February 1992, the band released its third single, Deeply Dippy. This was number 1 in the UK for 3 weeks and peaked at number 9 in the US dance chart. The success of the singles resulted in the band's multi-platinum debut album, Up, reaching number 1 in the UK album charts as well as charting worldwide. The album remained in the top 40 for almost a year. In 1992, Heavenly Records released an EP that featured the label's acts covering Right Said Fred songs for charity. The Fred EP contains Saint Etienne, The Rocking Birds and Flowered Up, 1993 a Euro 1994, Sex and Travel. Early in 1993 Fred, Richard and Rob wrote and recorded the comic relief single, Stick It Out, which was a top 5 hit in the UK and in many European countries. In September 1993, Right Said Fred released its second album, Sex and Travel, to critical acclaim. Sex and Travel included the hit singles Bumped, and Hands Up for Lovers. The band received its second Ivor Novello Award for Deeply Dippy. 1995 a Euro 1996, Smashing. Right Said Fred parted company with Tug Records and then released its third album, Smashing. In 1996 on the band's own label Happy Valley Records. Living on a Dream, Big Time and Everybody Loves Me were all European hits. The band went on the road and performed to sell-out shows all over Europe. In 1996, Richard presented the groundbreaking TV show, Gaytime TV, for the BBC. 1997 a Euro 2001, Manzoli leaves, a Euro unregistered trademark Re My Mate and Fredhead. Rob Manzoli left the band on friendly terms in 1997. At this point the Fairbrass brothers took some time out to gather their thoughts. Richard continued to present Gaytime TV for the BBC. In 1998 Fred and Richard set up their own recording studio in London and started writing and recording what became the gold album Fredhead. In 2000, Right Said Fred signed to King Size BMG Berlin in Germany, collaborating with Alex Christensen and award-winning songwriter and producer Clyde Ward for most of the material on Fredhead. The first single, You're My Mate, was a UK hit, reached number 4 in GSA, and entered the German charts at number 2, remaining in the top 10 for most of 2000. You're My Mate became a football stadium anthem and was also used as the official song of the South African national rugby union team in 2002. Other hit singles from Fredhead were Live and Love Song. A Euro unregistered trademark Re My Mate continues as a sportsy anthem all over the world and a line dancing favorite in the US. 2002 a Euro 2003, Stand Up, the second king-size BMG album Stand Up went straight into the German top 10. The single Stand Up, composed by Clyde Ward and the Fairbrass brothers, was also a top 10 hit in Germany and reached number 1 in Japan. The track became a popular anthem for sport channels, such as Super Sport in South Africa and sports teams including the Cincinnati Bengals, Borussia Dortmund FC, Manchester United FC and Saracens SC, a top English rugby team. It also featured at the Super Bowl in the USA. Jay-Z referenced Right Said Fred in his hit The Ruler unregistered trademark S back in the line unregistered trademark M too sexy for jail like Right Said Fred. 2004 2006, For Sale, due to family ill health, Fred and Richard took some time out from traveling to write and record the hit single We Are the Freds and the For Sale album for the Ministry of Sound. In late 2004, Right Said Fred toured extensively in Europe, playing festivals and arenas, and performed as special guests on German superstar Nena's tour. They performed at the 2006 World Cup opening ceremony in front of 200,000 people at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, and were special guest at the Bollywood Awards in Mumbai in front of a live TV audience of 200 million. Tom Hanks impersonated Right Said Fred on Saturday Night Live singing Donia unregistered trademark T cut off my testicles. 2007 2010, I'm a Celebrity. During 2007 and 2008, Fred and Richard collaborated with Clyde Ward to write and record their sixth album I'm a Celebrity. The album was produced by Ward, and for the US release, Right Said Fred teamed up with David Levine at Primark Music. David made his name at the iconic label Casablanca Records with Donna Summer, amongst many others. Released in 2008, unregistered trademark MA Celebrity was the first single from the album, and parodied celebrity culture. With remixes by DJ Reza and Raul Rincon, it became another US Top 10 Club Dance chart hit. On the back of this success, Fred and Richard appeared in the US on Good Morning America, as well as on shows on Fox TV, VH1, MTV and TMZ. In late July 2009, Right Said Fred released Sexy Bum in Germany, the first single from the band's hits album. In 2010 remixes by Club Jumpers and DJ Reza of This Love and I Am a Bachelor, both from the unregistered trademark I'm a Celebrity album, were US club dance hits. Fred and Richard took the band back on the road performing at summer European festivals. The band also staged acoustic shows in the UK including one at London unregistered trademark S Leicester Square Theatre where The Night of the Living Fred DVD was filmed. 2011 2012, Skshaholic Right Said Frederick hooked up with Norwegian hit machine Tom Onions to record Skshaholic. Remixes of the track by Club Jumpers and Magic Boys reached a top 5 on the US dance club charts and stayed there for 6 months. Fred and Richard, along with Johnny Depp, Liam Neeson and Sting, made special guest appearances on Ricky Gervais' unregistered trademark TV series Life unregistered trademark S Too Short. The brothers also appeared in cameo roles in the Universal Pictures UK movie Gridiron. 2013 Present, Raise Your Hands is Right Said Fred's first 2013 single and was written and produced by Clyde Ward. It was released in the USA with remixes from DJ Cash, DJ Spank and the Magic Boys. Entries in the prestigious Zip DJ charts as well as the Latino Top 10 has led to critical acclaim for the song. PRSMCPS, the duo made a return to prominence in 2014 when they appeared on the satirical news show Last Week Tonight with John Oliver where they performed a rendition of their song I'm Too Sexy with changed lyrics aimed at insulting Bashar al-Assad, who reportedly purchased music by the group from the iTunes store 2 years earlier. Discography, studio albums, compilation albums, singles, references. External links, official website.